Hi, my name is Adrienne Beloin, and I'm a psychotherapist and a transformation coach working with Vesta. I've had a long history of working in behavioral health, clinical practice, working with addictions, crisis intervention, trauma, and I decided to move my practice exclusively to focus on relationship work. And the reason why I did that is because I went through my own experience of divorce, and it's really inspired the work that I'm doing now and why I'm so passionate to offer these kinds of interventions to you. I'm a single parent and I work with the family court system as well. And I experience what co parenting is like after divorce. And I also experience what transformation is like after divorce when you're in midlife and you've had something so significant in your world break apart and question your sense of identity and asked you to rebuild. It's an experience that's very complicated, but it really can be an experience that is unbelievably transformational and something that is so positive for your life and your relational world going forward and for your children as well. So, the work that I do is based out of New Hampshire, but it's virtual, so I can see people anywhere. And I work with people at all stages of being single and dating and making those discerning decisions about how to move forward in relationships and what you need. I work with couples on the conflicts and the dynamics that continue to show up in the unhealthy ways that you've tried to resolve those things together and the resentments that have built. And we work on the relational intelligence skill building of self work. And the reason that we do that is that we need to understand the way that we're showing up in conflicts in the parts of the dynamics that we're accountable for so that we can then free up space to better understand our partners and feel like we're coming together on that with equal ownership around the unhealthy dynamics that continue to happen. In couples work, I am often talking about the realities of divorce and what happens if the relationship needs to change. And I help couples discuss that in a way that is cooperative and aligned with their values. And sometimes that work breaks into more independent work with people on their own, managing the process. But I can provide a lot of structure, a lot of support around building parenting plans and working through the decisions and the negotiations that have to happen in divorce so that you're set up the way that you need to be on the other side to be able to start on your transition, quite honestly. So that's difficult work. I can support you through, manage any sort of crises or unique situations in your family or unique needs that you have around your particular situation. With the transformation part of after divorce, it's all about figuring out who you are, who you were before you were in that relationship, and understanding the pieces of you that you're not as familiar with. And it's things about the decisions we make in relationships, our attachments, what draws us to folks, and what we really need around intimacy and deep connection and how best to authentically represent that when we are connecting with other people and not compromising ourselves or abandoning ourselves around what our values are. It's a lot of growth. It's very exciting work, and you really stand to gain a legacy that is truly yours and really represents your truth and what you need in relationships. So I'm happy to walk alongside of you and work collaboratively with the other professionals in our group so that we can all divide and conquer. And you feel like you get all your aspects built around you in a holistic way. And I look forward to maybe speaking with you on a consultation call and finding out exactly how to build something that works for your situation. Thanks.